What's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Saturday to everybody. Hope you guys are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. If you're watching in Australia, I suppose it's evening at this point. Otherwise, probably morning or afternoon or real early morning for you West Coasters. It is a wonderful morning here as well, Ash. Appreciate you dropping by. Kula, thank you for the 22 months over here on Twitch. I did it again, where I'm referring to Twitch as here. YouTube is there. We're both together. MNUFC, also 41 months subscribed to the channel. What's up, YouTube? I see you, Jay-Z, Dr. Avatar Grant. I see you all over on YouTube, too. Yeah, it's a wonderful... We're almost like you can get a little taste of fall. I still got the apple cider going here. Have I mentioned how apple cider is a top 5 drink and it might not be in the bottom 4 of that? Apple cider. Adult apple juice. It's fantastic. Anyways, hey, it's week 2. We got Lions Bucs coming up tomorrow in the comfy 1 p.m. spot, which I am infinitely appreciative of because I'm telling you, those night games, they put you behind a little bit. I felt like I was behind all week, and so ready to just do that, record our podcast Sunday night, and move on after that. It's not fermented cider. How dare you? Come on. Who hates apple cider? No one in their right mind. All right. You know what? Enough hijinks at the top. Let's get right to it. Before we actually fire up Madden, one thing I like to do. Oops, that's the wrong button. Oh, my God. Desktop, does that work? We discovered that doesn't work. Is look at the Madden ratings and see how they've changed week to week. They've changed the look of this page, so we don't get like all the details of how they changed their rankings, but we do get little up. Plus, you can barely see them up there. There's some moving up and down, so I'm gonna. Oh, that's too much. There we go. I updated. Relax, everybody. I updated this morning. Unsurprisingly, Aiden Hutchinson gets a bump up to an 89, knocking on the door of 90. But there really wasn't only Dave Montgomery obviously goes up after the game that he had. I'd like to see him a little bit higher. Criminally underrated. Where's okay, so he actually is above Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, right on, or same rating. Interestingly enough. All right, Nick the Greek. Thank you for the 100 bits. Let's take it easy on Marcus Davenport. I've disappeared again. How do I bring that up? Is it this? Hey, there we go. I mean, listen. We don't know that Davenport's injury is serious yet. If he's listed as doubtful rather than just out, I think there's hope that he could play next week. And if he misses one game, congratulations on being a normal football player that misses a game every now and then. Jared Goff goes down 1. I guess I can understand that. I don't think he had his best game, but worthy of a full point down? I don't know. J-Mo gets bumped up finally in the 80s. I feel like maybe he should have been bumped up a little bit more. He's a 98 speed, by the way. Jack Campbell gets up 1 on speed, but stays a 77 overall. And is that all the adjustments we get in week 1? I believe it is. So, kind of boring. Mostly what you would expect. I'd like to see like Marcus Davenport go up a spot or 2. Still 74. Levi maybe go up a spot or 2. Because, like, I mean, let's be honest. Levi and Mekhi Wingo being on the same level is very silly. Very silly. And James Houston. Anyways. All right. We're done there. I don't want you guys looking at my desktop. Full cam! Why aren't we working? Great. Okay. Oh, because I'm on the wrong thing. There's the full cam. Man. There we go. You want a Zazu cam? He was just on the bed a second ago. Where'd you go, Zazu? I'm not mad at the guy for... Okay. It's very serious. Zazu, come here. Come here. I got some leftover turkey jerky. Come here. Do people want to see you while the game loads? Come on. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Let's see if there's anything in there for you. Like Levi at 71 is still outrageous. You're telling me that? Yeah. I mean, he's got to put together. I kind of get it, but he needs to put together more. I think that's all I got, buddy. There's not. This is just crumbs. Oh! What are you doing? Why are you covering up my face? You don't want the people to see me? You're just looking out the window. I think you're just looking out the window. What do you see over there? Is the other doggo out there? Is the other doggo out there? What you doing? He is stealing the spotlight. Here, can we roll at least closer to the middle of this? Let's get it.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay. All right, no. If you want to go up and look out the window, you can. Go over there and look out the window. Yeah, he's gonna be the streamer today. All right, chill, man. Jesus. Are we gonna show up? Why aren't we showing up? There it is. Okay. Let's do some lineup adjusting based on some injury reports, which I probably, if I was a professional streamer, would have pulled up a second ago or before the stream. Hey, McVay Rob. Over the 22 months says this is the amount of pressures Hutchinson will have this week. He'll double his pressures from last week. That'd be pretty impressive. Or cumulative. Another 11. Oh, Katie coming in with the grammar fixes. All right. So first things first, Jameson Williams technically questionable with an ankle injury. I think we all saw him go down. I think it was after the end around. Only ended up missing a play, but, adrenaline kicks in. He was limited in practice all week, so I don't think there's any risk of him missing this week, but certainly something to keep an eye on. And when it's an ankle injury and you're a speedy dude, could affect his effectiveness. Now, here's a question. Isaiah Williams is out. That has already been determined. I'm going to leave it up to you, the viewer. Who are we replacing Isaiah Williams with? Because it's so weird that Traquan Smith... Why is Traquan Smith one of the options here and not any of the others? So do we want to do Tim Patrick? Do we want to do Tom? I feel like Tom Kennedy might be a little bit more realistic, but we couldn't really get a straight answer out of the coaching staff what they thought of some of these reserve, Tom Kennedy, or not Tom Kennedy, Tim Patrick, Allen Robinson, where that is. We're getting a lot of Patricks. We're getting a lot of Tom Kennedys. It's so weird that Traquan Smith is there. YouTube is pretty split too. A lot of TKs, a couple TPs. All right, you know what? It's too close. I got to put it to a poll, and my apologies. You know what? I'll try. Can you do a poll on YouTube? And can I do it from my phone? Is the real question. I don't think is like /poll a command on? Is that a thing? Nope. Okay. Well, that didn't work. All right. Because I don't know how to do a poll on YouTube, we're doing a poll on Twitch, and we're just going to keep it between two. Wide receiver 4 this week. I almost said Tom Patrick. Tim Patrick or Tom Kennedy. I'm sorry. These are just one of the perks of being on Twitch. You have 1 minute to vote. Should be up at the top of the chat right now. I think I can, Jay-Z. I just don't know how to do it for my phone. I need to start making them. I need like a couple mods in the YouTube chat. Not Tim Robinson. Why is there 2? Oh, the other is the... Here, I'll put the poll on screen so you guys can see it go long. Tim Patrick pulling ahead. 69% of the vote. Tell Twitch Tim Patrick. All right, someone on Twitch has to vote for Tim Patrick on John's behalf on YouTube. Don't vote. Here, I'll do it for you. There it is. There's your vote. John, I did it for you. All right, looks like Tim Patrick's going to take that spot. I think if I had to guess, I would guess Tom Kennedy, but I don't really have a strong feeling one way or the other. All right, Tim Patrick wins. So let's go add him to the team. Wait. Free agents. Oops. There he is. Second one available. He's the second best one available. That's kind of interesting to note with Michael Thomas and his old ass being number one. All right. Tim Patrick, you are on the roster. You are going to be our wide receiver for today. How do we just take him out? I guess we'll just put Laporta in. There we go. All right. Tight ends are good. Decker is good. Obviously, we got to talk Penei Sewell. Limited in practice Friday. Did not practice Wednesday or Thursday. Dealing with an ankle injury. I thought it was interesting. So Dan Campbell was asked about comparing it to what happened to Taylor Decker last year, and I thought that was a really smart question because you may remember Taylor Decker got an ankle injury very early in that Week 1 game. Played every single snap just like Sewell did, but then I'm on the wrong screen. But then sorry, I got to snap out. Decker missed the next 2 games. Campbell said it wasn't the same. He said his ankle sprain or injury is a little bit more medial than like a high ankle sprain. I'm with all of you on Twitch. I very much believe that he's going to play this game. I think you can question how effective he is going to be. But also from the Lions' point of view, like I would also get the it's going to be hard to tell that man to sit, but if they decide to sit him this game, I wouldn't be completely surprised. You know, you want to play the long game here. I don't think there's any chance that the Lions don't make the playoffs, so you want Sewell at his best later in the season, and if he's continually like having this ankle injury and you're not making it any better by not giving him any rest, I could see why they would rest him, but I'm with you all. I really don't think they're going to do that to him. I don't think he's going to let them do that to him. Now, obviously, he has to listen to doctors if they say he can't play, but I'd be very surprised if he doesn't play. So I'm with you all. We're going to play him. Marcus Davenport, on the other hand, listed as doubtful. I think we can all probably safely say not going to play in this game. There's always a chance, but generally speaking, the way this team treats practice, if you don't practice at all during the week, you're not going to play. So I'd be shocked, really, if Marcus Davenport plays in this game. The question is, how do they replace him? I think Pascal is going to get a bump. I think you could see Barnes maybe play 100% of the snaps in this game because they like him. I think the question is James Houston going to be active this week? Because he was inactive last week. Now there's a missing edge spot. Does he step up and take that role? I am not so quick to say yes, because you also have to remember that DJ Reader is going to be active. So there's really not an extra defensive line spot that's going to be available necessarily. Unless they, were to make, what's his name, Pecco inactive, and I don't see that happening because I don't think that DJ Reader is going to get a full, every single nose tackle rep. I think they're going to ease him in. So we'll keep him active as 3. I don't know if I really want to bump him up to 2, though. I'm with you. Like, maybe we just throw Levi in there and have the depth chart like that. I think that makes the most sense. That's what I'm going to keep it at. All right. Reader, McNeil, that's all fine. Barnes is good. Only other thing we really need to do is take out Iffy. He is the backup, which is fine, but I guess we got to put Brandon Joseph in there. Put Brandon Joseph in there. Boop. Is Brandon Joseph the backup there too? Okay, that's fine. All right, let's look at some sub packages, make sure we don't miss anything there. Third down back, that's fine. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, we got to take this out. So this is rush. I mean, let's where Kaminsky. I think that maybe makes the most sense. You know what? Maybe even that. Rush right end. Yeah, I think that makes the most sense. Your nose or rush defensive tackle. I don't know. Whatever. All right, slot. We're good. All right, lines are good. Let's go to the Bucs. Go back to corners. No. Wait, what? What about Amik? Amik's playing. He's a slot. Okay. Okay. I thought I missed something. All right, Bucs. We got a lot of changes to make here. Let's start at right tackle. No Luka Decky. So Justin School gets the start, presumably. We got to take Gadecki out of the game entirely. So who would their backup? I don't know. We'll say Graham Barton did play tackle in college. We'll say this guy, Randy Newman. It's not his actual name. All right. Logan Hall sounds like he's going to give it a go. Kalijah Cansey, not so much. So let's bump up Ben Style up there. Try and... It's a pretty good pass rusher last week. I think we're going to put him there. Maybe? Oh, he's already starting. Okay. Vita Vey is a beast. Oh, he's considered an outside linebacker. Levante's good. Diaby, also a good pass rusher. Okay, so Zion McCollum, concussion protocol, but it looks like he's going to clear. So I'm going to keep him in the game as their corner 2. He's the guy that they opted to keep essentially over Carlton Davis. Antoine Winfield, maybe even going on IR this week. Not going to play in this game. That's absolutely huge. And so they might put Tyke Smith. And if I'm not mistaken, Tyke Smith is also questionable in this game with an illness. Illnesses are weird. Generally speaking, players play through them. They're just spending all week not practicing and hydrating. So I think he probably gets that spot. Jordan Whitehead mans the other position. So we're good there. Am I missing anybody off the top of my dome? Someone double check if I'm missing anybody. I don't think I am. Just double check and make sure. Now these guys are in sub packages like Kalijah Cansey. Okay. Oh, don't hate on Tyke like that. His hairline is just fine, okay? All right, we're going to save that. We're going to call this one week 2. What about Rakestraw? What do you want with Rakestraw? Okay, you know what? That's a fair criticism. Why is he not? Okay. Is he must be high on the slot backups, huh? Yeah, he's 2 there. Okay. All right. There you go. Okay, let's get to the most important part, which of course is picking the uniforms. All right, let's start with the Bucs. Do we want to go creamsicles? What are we thinking? Man, I really hate the aesthetic of the all grays, even if it's dark gray like that. Now we talking. The creamies are so good. I wish there was an away creamsicle, like just like reverse, go white tops, orange pants. Is that a thing? Did they ever wear that? Because I want that. Because they're the away team, you know. What do you guys think of this? Like, I consider this the Jameis Winston era. That's the first person I think of when I think of These. Oh. That is a weird shade of red. It's almost like an orange red. Creamsicles for the... I see a lot of creamsicles versus the black unis. Now, I want y'all to be clear. The Lions aren't pulling out their black uniforms this week. I know y'all are eager for them. I have to imagine they're doing it Monday Night Football. So, if you want to go accurate, they're not going to be wearing them. That's why... Okay. We want to do orange versus black? That's fine. Wait. Custom away? Is that what it is? No. Alright. Creamsies. Alright. You guys are impatient. There you go. We doing it. We're flying through this time. All right. Do we want to go? So we did 6 minutes last week because for some reason this didn't even show up. Do we want to go back to 8? Oh, you can choose a commentary team now. Ooh, this is kind of fun. Do you guys... Oh, there's only 3. That's a little less exciting. Do we have a preference in the announcers? Brendan Gaughan, Charles Davis, Kate Scott, Brock Heward, or Mike... I guess we can't do Greg Olsen. Do we want to do Greg Olsen? Isn't he like the ultimate Lions, Yeah, exactly. We're going to lose if we do Greg Olsen. It's the best crew, no doubt, but Olsen's got the Lions jinx on him. All right, everyone wants Olsen. Fine, we'll do Olsen. 1 o'clock games, 8 minutes. We rolling. Tom Brady and Golden Tate. Wouldn't that be something? I need to remember to turn off the music in this game because I think we get... they take away our monetization on YouTube with copyrighted music in the background. Got to get them YouTube Buco Dolores. Because listen, I love y'all YouTube, but you don't subscribe. I mean, you subscribe, you don't become members, and that's fine. Like most people on YouTube don't become members. That's more of a thing on Twitch. So I got to milk the money out of y'all somehow. All right, Dan. I got you, Dan. If you were here last week, I was in mid-season form, I think, with my play-by-play. All right, we ain't watching this intro. We don't care. Let's speed it up here. We got college football to watch in 90 minutes. And by we, I certainly don't mean me. I'm going to go to the dog park right after this because I had my college football fun for 2 weeks. We're done. Oh, bets! Shoot! I forgot to... All right, we'll pause it. We'll do our channel point bets over on Twitch. You guys are going to get the kickoff, so enjoy the kickoff. Hopefully it doesn't return it for a touchdown. All right, great. Goes to the 25. Whoa, that was weird. You guys hear that grunt? Grrr. All right. I forget. Listen, it's still early in the season for me. They didn't put me in the preseason. Didn't get my preseason reps. All right, I'm just going to... I know the actual line on this game is ridiculous to me. Like 7.5 sounds like an awful lot to me. I'm going to set this one at 3.5. So who wins the Lions sim? So if you take Lions minus 3.5, that means you think the Lions are going to win this Madden sim by 4 points or more. If you take the Bucs plus 3.5, that means if the Lions win by 1, 2, or 3, or a tie, or the Bucs win, you win. Got it? I'm only going to give you guys 2 minutes to utilize your channel points. Okay? Minus 3.5 for the Lions means the Lions win by 4 or more. Bucs plus 3.5 means any other outcome. Ready? Here we go. Again, it should be at the top of your Twitch chat if you're over on Twitch. Lions did not win last week. They had a game-tying touchdown with under 2 minutes to go, and the Rams drove to the win for the win. I don't remember what the overalls were, but I know it's something like 88, 84. If you look at my tweet, I'll pull up my own tweet. It says it on there. 88-84. 88 for the Lions, 84 for Tampa. All right, let's look at here. I like putting this on the screen so you guys can see. So no, that doesn't work. Desktop. Wait, where'd you go? %56 of the votes currently on the Bucs 3.5. You guys have seen the Madden Lions play before. Chris Shepard with 100K on the Bucs 3.5. Old Wolf with half of that, 50K on the Lions. The amount of votes are pretty split here. 40. Oh. Hi, Zazu. 42 of you voting on the Lions, 33 of you voting on the Bucs. But the majority of there's a big shift. Krolik just put 100K on the Lions. Bucs, Christy Shepard upped it to 200K. We got 15 seconds left, so get your votes in now. Right now. 250, Chris. Are you going all in at this point? That's crazy. But it's still about even. 50-50 split. Look at that. We don't get 50-50 splits like that often. So if you win, you're going to double up. Christy Shepard could potentially go up to 500K. That's crazy. No mod. There is currently no mod on these yet. We got to wait and see how it plays out since the lines are in 88 now. All right, let's get it going. Back to the game.
You can't generate points through the air and explosive plays. It is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
The Buccaneers led out by their quarterback, Baker Mayfield.
Oh, they're playing a little Lenny Kravitz? I want to get away. All right, here we go. Bucs starting at their own 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and that vaunted. Oh, I'm in the wrong spot. I'm not even here. Whoop. There we go.
As this game unfolds.
Wait, is that the right scene? All right. I think we're fine. First give is to the back. Rachaad White falls forward. Picks up about 5. We'll call it 6. Setting up second to meet, and him and, is that Jack Campbell getting into it? No, it's Ben Neiman out there getting into it a little bit. Not sure why Ben Neiman is out there with the starters, but you know what? Dan Campbell did say today, or was it Aaron Glenn, that don't be surprised if Ben Neiman gets a little bit of playing time. Not out there now. Baker sends the receiver in motion, going back to throw. Tight coverage there, but it's caught somehow. Amik Robertson looked like he almost got a hand on it, but I believe that's Godwin. It is Godwin. Picks up just enough for the first down to their own 38-yard line.
That offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion.
Lions are not expected to be wearing the black uniforms.
Lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Big hole up the right side, and he just juked Carlton Davis out of his shoes. That's Rachaad White with a 7-yard gain. The Bucs have been good on first down so far. Getting themselves into manageables right away, which is what you want to do against this Lions defense, because we know Aaron Glenn likes to get aggressive on third and long. This is going to be a short 3. Baker rare snap under center here. Takes it. Little play action. Here comes Aiden Hutchinson. He gets rid of it before he gets there. Down the sideline. Did he get both feet in? He sure did. I'm not sure who that is. Is that Mike Evans' number?
They'll get a new set of downs. It's a gain of 19.
What a weird looking throw.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is
that CD again? It is. Carlton Davis a step behind there. Does that ball move at all when he hits the ground? No, it doesn't look like it. Is that Palmer? Palmer kind of tore the Lions up one of those matchups last year.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Bucs down to Lions 37-yard line. Baker in the shotgun going to send a tight end in motion to the right. Now send him back to the left. Take the snap, give to Rashad. And Ben Neiman again in the game. Meets him at the line of scrimmage. And is Jack Campbell holding his wrist? He is. That does not look like Jack Campbell in the slightest. But he was holding his wrist there. He's going to take this snap off. Hopefully we see him back in there. Ben Neiman is the new Anthony Pittman, where he just somehow, I don't quite understand, fits his way into the game. But that's the first good first down from this Lions defense. 2nd and 10 for Baker and the gang. Again under center here. Got a fullback in the game. Rachaad White in the backfield. And the give is to White. And he's got some room to the right side. Gets to the outside. Breaks the tackle. Up the sideline. Down to the 20. Down to the 15-yard line. The Lions had a little trouble setting the edge last week against the Rams. Running into similar troubles early in this game as Rachaad White somehow kicked that one out and turned it up for good, 20-some yards. Red zone trip here for the Bucs. Last week the Lions pretty solid in the red zone. No touchdowns in 3 of 5 trips. Here another good run to start the drive. Amik Robertson with the tackle, but not before White picks up 4. Dan Campbell not looking happy. Looks like I got Malcolm in the game right now. Kind of you working the mic. Alex Anzalone maybe playing some man. White being very patient there, but he's going to run into Amik Robertson, who's going to take him down 4 yards short of the first down. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the first third down of the drive. See if the Lions can, again, stand up here in the red zone for field crowd starting to come alive here. Big play early in this game. Bucs are going to spread it 4 wide, 3 to Baker's right, 1 to his left. Baker in the shotgun. Calling out the play, takes a snap, looking, throws right, wide open receiver, touchdown, and that is, I believe, the rookie. What's his name? No, that is someone completely else. It's Cameron Johnson. Amik Robertson just completely lost him. I'm not sure why he was so far behind there. But nice diving catch by the receiver. And just like that, Bucs go down, Bucs score. Todd Bowles, for some reason, not wearing the creamsicles. Hey, thanks for the sub, Ryan. Over on YouTube. That would just, too easy. Too easy. Why are you talking to Hutch? Talk to Amik. Kick is up, and it is good. 3 minutes into this ball game, Bucs 7, Lions 0. A 9-play drive from Tampa, eating up the first 3 minutes of the clock. See how the Lions can respond here. I'll have to start checking about the mods. We'll see. We'll see. It's early in the game. Let's not panic. For some reason, the Lions are lining up to kick off, which seems odd considering Tampa just scored. Y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw Jake Bates warming up in the back. I didn't just imagine that, right? Dorsey with the return. They'll get just past the 25-yard line, and that's where Jared Goff and the Lions offense will start. A little bit of a rocky start last week. Certainly not what the Lions wanted. They got the win, and that's what matters, but run game was a little slow for most of the game. Jared Goff certainly not at his best, but they finished out the game in dominant fashion in overtime. Let's see if they can pick up where they left off there. Bates is always ready. Ooh, that sounds amazing with Chuck Hunter. I guess I'm not even entirely sure what a spice cake is. Is that like a rum cake except no rum? Cream cheese frosting, A+. Cream cheese anything, A+. Plenty of time here for Goff. Going to dump this one over the middle. That's Jameson Williams, who picks up the pass, runs downfield, picks up about 15, and a first down for the Lions right away. Getting off to a little bit of a hotter start there. It's close to a carrot cake. Okay. I dig it. You know what's interesting? Our podcasts way more popular on YouTube than they are on Twitch. The Madden Sims, more popular on Twitch. I guess that makes kind of sense since Twitch is more of a video game platform. Just find it interesting. Matt needs to have Jamo celebrate. Yeah, he sure does love rum cake without rum is cake. That's, I mean, no. There's difference. Isn't there?
Here's 2nd and 6.
Goff takes a shotgun snap. Quick throw out to Amon-Ra St. Brown, who has a blocker. Doesn't really do a great job with it. Oh, no, he keeps getting pushed back. But they're going to mark his forward progress. 2 yards short. Oh, he's frozen. Oh, my God. Is he okay? Oh, God. Someone help him. It's got nutmeg, ginger, cinnamon, cloves, cardamom. And I added carrot for the flavor and texture. Made the frosting. Oh, that sounds amazing. Was that Levante? Gonna have to check on Levante. That did not seem great. Got a hole up the middle there. Montgomery stiff arms his way to a big 7-8 yard gain and a first down to the Rams. 41. And now 51 is actually injured. Oh, no. Feels like that was a failure on the medical team of the Bucs part. Clearly going through something the previous play, and now he's on the sideline. No reason he should have been in on that play. Just kind of a, you know, you hate to hate on medical professionals because they're doing a heroic job, but that was just, it's a failure. It was a failure right there. It was reckless to have him out there. All right, Lions on the Bucs 41-yard line. I formation. They got Brock Wright in at fullback here. Going to give it to Dave Montgomery. He's going to bounce off one defender, but not a lot of room there. In fact, almost a yard loss, but I think they're going to call it. Yep, that's going to be a no-yard gain on first down, 2nd and 10. Did they do this? I didn't miss that, did they? I'd be very sad if I missed him do that. Goff going to give it to Montgomery again, who hesitates. Breaks a tackle up the middle. Breaks another tackle down to the 31-yard line. Going to be just short of that first down marker. But what a run by David Montgomery. Just bouncing off defenders. Baker Mayfield, all he can do is watch from the sidelines, just like Matthew Stafford watched from the sidelines in that overtime game. 3rd and inches, and the Lions are going to go shotgun snap 4 wide. They do have Montgomery next to Goff's right, and they're going to throw. Quick out to Amon-Ra, and he is not going to get there. He's going to lose a yard, and now it's decision time for the Lions here. You kick a 50-yarder, or do you go for it on 4th and 2? I think we know what the Lions would do in real life here. Jake Bates or not. But you got to question Ben Johnson maybe getting a little too cute, maybe trying to force the ball to Amon-Ra a little too much in the early goings here just because he wasn't good last week. And they are indeed going to kick the field goal here. Hendon Hooker on the hold. Hogan Hatton on the snap. Jake Bates with the 50-yarder is up, and it is good. I don't know why this replay is helpful since I can't see, and again, I can't even tell from this angle how close that was to going in versus out. But it's 7-3 Buccaneers. Each team has had a possession. Each team has put up points. You get the Lions, I'm sure, are okay with getting 3, but probably not happy considering they were in 3rd and inches and did not convert. Lions will kick this one off. I've noticed Madden Sims do not like touchbacks, doing everything they can to avoid it. And this time it pays off. Lions get the tackle there before the 25-yard line, and that's where Baker and the Baker and the Bucs will take over in the hopes to match, I should say, what happened on the first drive. Fully clinched. By the way, Steel Line, thank you for the 20 months. Says, I love football. Thanks for all you do, for bringing the excellent Lions football content. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you for the subscription on Twitch. Look quick, slant in. That's Rachaad White, who's been a bit of an impact player early in this game. He picks up 10 on that one, moves the chains early. Meanwhile, Aiden Hutchinson giving Alex Anzalone a noogie. Frank Ragnow freaking out on the sidelines. Todd Bowles yelling at a piece of paper. Baker going shotgun here. Gonna give it to White. Alex Anzalone does a great job getting off his block and making the tackle. Not quite a tackle for loss like he had 3 of last week, but he'll stop him just for a 1-yard gain, and he's gonna let him know about it. No, I don't think I think the Bucs are only going to wear their creamsicles at home. And I feel like they've probably already announced when they're going to do it. Baker going to give it to White again. This time, a huge hole up the middle. White into the second level, breaks the tackle all the way down to the Lions' 45-yard line. 61 rushing yards here in the first quarter for Rachaad White. This is stunning. Bucs had one of the worst rushing attacks in the NFL last year. Lions had one of the best run defenses. You get DJ Reader back, and it has not made a difference one bit. This young Bucs offensive line getting some movement. You don't love to see that. Baker going to send the tight end in motion again. Now he's sending back. Takes a snap, gives to Rachaad White. This time, Kirby Joseph is in the backfield. Will take down White. He'll fall forward for a 1-yard gain, but that's the kind of run defense this team needs. You got to get the defensive backs involved. As we come towards the end of the first quarter here, 30 ticks left. This could be the last play. Baker pointing out some adjustments. Sending Rachaad White out left. Looking, a little curl to the tight end. He's going to pick up about half the yards and more. And it'll set up a 3rd and 3, and that might be the last play of the first quarter there. Jack Campbell on the tackle. Another 3rd down here. Can the Lions get off the field? Would be a long field goal from here, about 55 yards. See if they run a play here. 2 seconds, 1 second, and they will not get the snap off. That's the end of the quarter. 7-3 Lions. Pretty solid offensive game so far. No punts, 2 possessions, 2 scores, and now the Bucs are threatening to score themselves. But a big 3rd down coming up on the other end of this one. Any reason the Lions won't play Hutch on the left side this week after being on the right side, since it will be the weakest? I mean, I can't imagine they're going to put him up against Tristan Wirfs at all. It would be very dumb. Oh, they had some penetration in the backfield, but Rachaad White sidestepped it, kicked it to the outside, and picked up 8 or 9 yards for a 1st down and knocking on the door of the red zone here. Looked like the Lions were set to take him down behind the line of scrimmage, and somehow he escaped. Now they're going to pass quick out to the tight end, and not much there. Good open field tackle there from Carlton Davis to limit the yak. 2-yard gain for the Bucs down to the Lions 24. 2nd and 8. Goff now looking on the sidelines. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. The run defense is crazy bad right now.
2nd down and 8.
Is that Hutchinson lined up almost at the nose? Kind of in a 1-tech. Well, this Dinkin and Duncan sure looks familiar. Who the heck? Who's 12 again? I should know who 12 is, but I don't off the top of my head. 'Cause it's one of those guys that just changed their numbers at the last second. Appreciate that, Bear. Oh, is that Brandon Joseph's new number? It's not Darius Fountain. It's Brandon Joseph's new number. All right, 3rd and 2. Lions another chance to get off the field. More penetration, but again, he gets sidestepped, and he'll get just enough for the 1st down. 1st and 10 for the Bucs from the Lions 15. Another trip into the red zone here for the Bucs.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he
Bucs, I think, are either 3 for 3 or 4 for 4 on third down so far. That ain't going to cut it for the Lions defense. Baker looking up the middle, little Texas route, and boom, he gets nailed by Brian Branch, but Rachaad White holds on to it for a 7-yard gain down to the Lions' 8. Wow. Wow, JT Sam. I see what you did there. 3 tight ends in the game for the Bucs. And he'll get knocked backwards, but not before picking up 2 yards. Rachaad White down to the line 6. Sets up another 3rd and short here. 3rd and 1. Let's see if both teams go heavy here. Try to win big boy football here. That's where the game is won, particularly down in the red zone. And no, the Bucs are going to spread it out 4 wide here. Let's see if they run it or pass it. They're going to throw. Blitz coming up the middle. It's picked up. Quick slant over. And I believe that's Mike Evans. Maybe his first catch of the game. But it does set the Bucs up 1st and goal. And look at Alex Anzalone still blocking out there. But a 3-yard gain. 1st and goal opportunity. Again, Lions can't get off the field on 3rd down.
They've been in complete control. They've been able to dictate what they want to do offensively and make the defense.
Baker takes a snap. They're going to throw again on 3rd and short, or 1st and short. And it's caught. A 1-yard gain there. Palmer again, his 2nd catch of the day. 2nd and goal from the 1. Last week, the Lions were in a goal-to-goal situation from the 1 defensively. Got aided by a huge offensive holding penalty forced by Aiden Hutchinson. They could really use that here. Baker still in the shotgun. This time he's going to give to Rachaad, and he's going to walk in. Easy score there for Rachaad White, and the Bucs are 2 for 2 on drives, setting it up 13-3, and he is orchestrating the Ford Field crowd, which is showering him with boos. DJ Reader getting handled by Cody Mock. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. This run defense not living up to its billing, and the Bucs, I mean, you got to give some credit here to the Bucs. Their offense has looked phenomenal. New offensive coordinator, doesn't seem to matter.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT.
Chelsea over on YouTube is a Rachaad White fantasy owner. I wish he had this kind of vision.
And the Bucs extend their advantage to 14-3.
A 9-play drive followed by a 14-play drive, and this Bucs offense is rolling. Now, the Lions did, if I'm not mistaken, in last week's Madden Sim, fall behind 14-3 and eventually tied the game up late in the 4th quarter. We could just be running a replay with different uniforms. The Hunka Chunka doubling my channel points today. Yeah, well, people who've been around for the Madden Sim long enough know that for whatever reason, the Lions tend to do way worse than their rating suggests. Dorsey, nice little move there. Gets past the 30, falls forward to the 34-yard line. Best return of the day from either team. Let's see if Jared Goff and the Lions offense can take advantage of the solid field position. Ghost Reaper, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Spy Crab, I missed this 37 minutes ago, but 100 Bits says this is my first sim stream. I'm excited to make one finally. Hey, hope you're still here and having a good time. Spy Crab. I feel like I missed a few here. K Fletch, 12 months, says a full year of belief. Seems like it should be more. Hey, all good.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion.
I'll get to that in a second. First, let's see Goff. Little play action. Oh, here comes pressure. He gets rid of it. That ball goes, oh my God, it's still somehow caught. The pass was clearly effective, but Amon-Ra St. Brown went down and caught it and turned it upfield down into Bucs territory. He'll get taken down at the 44-yard line. And I can't do the math quick enough to figure out how many yards that is. I'm going to say it's about 18 yards. Nice little catch there, and somehow Jared Goff delivered. Matt Pisanko, thank you for the 9 months as POD has the best Lions content. Keep up the great work. Appreciate you. Oh, there you are, Spy Crab. You're still hanging around.
But when you have guys bearing down on you, can you
I'm usually tailgating or something college football Saturdays, but today I'm home in bed. This is so fun. I love that. I hope that's not because you're just so down on Michigan that you don't want to tailgate for them anymore. I would understand if that's the situation. There we go. Now we're continuing to get Amon-Ra involved. Another in-breaking route there over the middle. St. Brown takes it for 12 and another first down. Now the Lions offense starting to get something clicking here. So the Bucs secondary isn't necessary. I mean, in terms of starters, really the only guy that they're expected to be missing is Antoine Winfield, their safety. They're all-pro safety. And I don't want to undersell how important that is because he's a very good player. But it looked a lot worse earlier in the week when one of their starting oh, look, is that Amon-Ra again? He's loose down inside the 10 to the 5. And they take him down there. Amon-Ra already got 61 yards in this ball game. And he's telling him. But it looks like their starting corners are both going to play. One of their corners is currently dealing with an illness. One still has to completely clear protocol, but it's looking like he will. So in general, I think it looked worse earlier in the week than it does now. But missing Kalijah Cansey, missing Antoine Winfield, like those are two of arguably the best players on that defense. So they're big losses. Second and goal, all the way down to the Bucs 3-yard line here. Lions trying to punch it in, make it a 4-point game here. So we're at 2:50 left in the half. Goff in the shotgun. He's got David Montgomery to his right. Going to give it to him. Can he break a tackle? He cannot. Taken down at the 2. We'll call it a gain of 1. Levante David injured early in this game. Back in there making a difference. Third and goal now for the Lions. Now, if we know Dan Campbell, this is 4-down territory. So would not be surprised to see them just run it twice here and punch it in. But the Lions going empty on this one. 5 wide, including Laporta to the right. Goff's got the protection. Throws to his left. Finds Jamison Williams for the score. And J-Mo doing a little stanky leg. You love to see it. J-Mo's second week, second touchdown. And is that Brock Wright dancing with him? Just absolutely beat his. Did he have a linebacker on him? No. McCullum was on him. Goff getting a little stanky over in the back, the sidelines, celebrating with the defensive players. Aleem's like, nah, dude, chill, relax. We're still losing. Meanwhile, Todd Bowles is out there punching his own players. Antoine Winfield, who is injured somehow out there. Kick is up and good. Still no punts in this game. This time the Lions drive very quickly. 6 plays, 65 yards. This time they finish it off, though. Get the touchdown, bringing this game to 14-10. 2:19 left in the half. Bucs got all 3 timeouts, so plenty of time for them to add to their lead here. Lions trying to figure out some answers on defense. Can't go into this game, into the half, down 2 scores.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here comes
Short kick, but it doesn't matter because this Lions kick coverage team is outstanding today. That's Ben Neiman again. All over the dang place. Makes a good special teams tackle there. But the story of the game has been Rachaad White. Just absolutely destroying the Lions on the ground. Also has a pair of catches. But with only 2:16 left, I'm not sure Tampa can go to the run game here. They do have all 3 timeouts, though. Let's see what the Bucs got cooked up here for the final, most likely the final drive of the first half.
from 25. They'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion.
Baker takes the shotgun snap. Throws to his left. Good tight coverage there, but I believe Jack Campbell, no, it's Ben Neiman again. Tried to make a diving play on that ball, but he misses. The tight end catches it, turns it upfield for a first down, and that should take us to the 2-minute timeout if this were college football. Can we Can we grow up college football and just call it a 2-minute warning?
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Yeah, Tirico's like inflection is very similar on every single thing he says, and it makes it sound super weird.
Right back to Evans. He's got it again. And they'll
Mike Evans,
cross midfield.
15 yards. Clock continues to run. The Bucs do not use a timeout there.
And now you can see they're really getting in.
Oh, he just punched a player.
Minute drive. Now after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to our.
He just absolutely beats. Is that Terrion on that side?
In complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
I'm very curious why Neiman is getting the playing time that he is. Thanks for the follows, Dave and Caterade.
To throw it here on 1st.
Baker going to check this one down. Amik just barely tackles him. He's in bounds. Clock is continuing to run, and we know how Madden does in terms of time management. That clock is continuing to run. Great open field tackle for a 2-yard loss there by Amik Robertson. Bucs back to midfield here. We'll call it the Lions' 49-yard line. $1:10 left. 2nd and 12. Baker in the pistol here. Takes a snap, looking to his left, not finding anyone open, checks it down to his right. Rashad White catches it down to the Lions' 40-yard line where he's gang tackled by Carlton Davis. Jack Campbell setting up a 3rd and 3 as the clock now stopped as the Bucs use one of their 3 timeouts, 2 remaining. 59 seconds left to go. 3rd and 3, big play coming up. Lions get a stop here. It's about a 57-yarder, excuse me, for the Bucs. To start Evans in fantasy, you're asking the wrong person here. Chat, maybe you can give her an answer. I am not the person to ask.
From the gun, it's Mayfield.
Oh, he's pushed back. Oh, but a second effort there by Mike Evans gets the first down to the Lions' 35-yard line. 50 seconds and counting on the clock here. Again, the Bucs choosing not to use their timeout. Looks like they're more concerned with not leaving any time left for the Lions' offense. We're down to 40 seconds here. Bucs hurrying to the line. Mayfield takes a shotgun snap. Here comes a screen. A lot of space open there for Rashad White. Does not use his blockers there, though. No patience, and Kirby Joseph takes him down for just a 2-yard gain. Tackles him in bounds, forcing the Bucs to use their second timeout. Now only 30 seconds left. Bucs still 33 yards away from the end zone. They're in field goal position, can make this a 7-point game. But if they want to score, they got to get moving here. Only 1 timeout left.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Bucs come out here, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
Out of the shotgun.
Mayfield looking, throws over the middle and deep, and it's deflected almost directly to the receiver, but I believe it was Brian Branch who got a hand on that first. Incomplete. That's the first time we've seen Baker go that deep on a route, and nothing doing there with Brian Branch patrolling the back end of this defense. 3rd and 8 here. Lions potentially getting their first stop here. 4-man rush. Baker got plenty of time. He's going to throw over the middle. Open receiver, and I think that's Evans again. It is, and he's all the way down to Lions' 13-yard line, but the clock is ticking here. 15, 14. Bucs still have a timeout, but aren't using it. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. They are not going to get another playoff. They need to use this timeout 4. Then there's the timeout. The Bucs could have had at least 2 or 3 shots into the end zone there if they use their timeout properly, but they don't, and they're going to have to kick the field goal here. There are only 4 seconds left. I don't think they can risk running a play here. I think they got to kick the field goal, take the 17-10 lead into half. There sure was, Shredder. And indeed, they're going to have to trot the kicking team out there for about a 30-yard field goal. That kick is up, and it is good. It'll be 17-10 as the clock expires here in the second quarter. Lions will get the ball to start the half with an opportunity to tie this ball game up. No punts. Oh, I'm sorry. There are still 2 seconds. That was a field goal that somehow only took 2 seconds. So the Lions will get an opportunity for an unlikely kick return here. If you're the Bucs, you should almost certainly kick it through the end zone, but we all know Madden isn't that smart. So we'll see if Khalil Dorsey or Khalif Raymond can make something out of nothing here. Oh, I insult Madden's intelligence, and look at that. They booted all the way almost through the end zone. Now, if you're the Lions, I think you take that one out just to give yourself a shot, but they don't. And the Lions will almost certainly just take a knee here to end the half. Nope. Apparently they're going to go 4 wide. This is just going to be a handoff to Gibbs, right? What are they doing? Goff just going to throw a Hail Mary from his own 20. Gets hit as he throws, and it... What? What are we doing?
Final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a solid.
They didn't have 2 seconds last week. It was like, what'd they have, 17?
Wound up finding the end zone on a touchdown run to help give his guys the advantage here at the break.
Okay, Coach. Thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to
Hey, Nemloin. Nemloin. I'm not sure how I pronounce that. Thank you for the subscription. The 12 months, full freaking year. Subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you. Says woo woo. All right, let's see if the Lions offense tie this ball game up. Khalil Dorsey, again, a decent return. Will not quite get to the 30-yard line. Then he gets hammered, and now he's convulsing on the ground. I hope he's okay. Come on, Jared. Let's get a J-Mode deep shot going. How about that? How about that? They got rid of that animation, folks, and it makes me very upset. Although they've been doing this one a lot, so I think this is the new this. Is there an emote that we have that's this? That we can do every time he does that? Goff dropping back to pass. Plenty of protection there. Going to find... Ooh, dangerous pass there, but there is a flag on the play. Was aiming for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Are we going to get a pass interference call? We are. Don't see a lot of those in these simulations. Going to be about an 8-yard penalty on Zion McCollum. He's pleading his case, but he's not going to get it. Automatic first down for Lions down to the 36-yard line. Oh, didn't get it. Dang. Look at all the tight ends lined up on the right side there. 3 of them. Going to send one of them in motion here. I believe that's Sam Laporta. Blitz coming. Picked up nicely. Throws it to the sideline, and that is Brock Wright. Makes a nice little fingertip catch. Gets out of bounds after about a 4-yard game. Coming for you, Craig. See, I don't have the acting chops that DC does. Who? Brock Wright. Do you think there are growing pains with Graham at left guard? I have to say I didn't look that closely at the offense in my rewatch, at least in terms of line play. Oh, nice little broken tackle. Is that Khalif breaking a tackle? Look at Khalif shedding some defenders, getting down into Bucs' side of the field. Bucs are going to be a little more aggressive in tackling, it looks like. Dan Campbell holding SNL. If they win the Super Bowl, I don't think he'd host SNL. I don't think he would want to do that. Would he, like, make an appearance? Maybe. There's a nice little rushing lane. Oh, if Montgomery could have broken that tackle, could have turned that one upfield for a 20-plus yard gain. Instead, he'll pick up 6 down to the Bucs' 31-yard line. Kirby Joseph enjoying his rest on the sidelines. His wife and daughter would make him do it.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
I mean, Aiden would probably try to host. he'd be the most willing to do it, I think. Look at all the time for Jared Goff. He's just going to look and look and look and look and go deep and find an open receiver who comes back to the ball. That's J-Mo. Who else? All the way down to the 11-yard line. I don't think I've ever seen Jared Goff with that much time. And if you leave him that much time, Jameson Williams is eventually going to get open. Look at the protection there. Montgomery and Brock Wright are just standing there doing nothing. And J-Mo does a good job coming back to the football there. Sets the lines up at the 11, so they can technically still get a first down here. Not a first and goal situation. The lines are set up good here. They'll go Brock Wright at fullback here. Dave Montgomery in the backfield. Send Laporta in motion right to left. Give is to Gibbs, who breaks a tackle. Montgomery breaks a tackle, gets down to the 7-yard line. Almost broke that one for a touchdown. Nice tackle there by unnamed Bucs defender. Thanks for the follow, Mike Dukakis. Been a long time since I've heard that name. Gibbs would have broke it. The one thing the man also doesn't do a very good job is like splitting the touches, splitting the reps in the backfield. J-Mo bouncing off a tackle, spinning around into the end zone for his second score of the day, and the Lions are an extra point away from tying this up early in the third. And it's a standoff in the end zone. Love that celebration. J-Mo went down to pick up the ball off the turf, spun around, made a defender miss, turned it upfield. Look at that. It is the Spider-Man celebration. J-Mo getting some love on the sidelines, and rightfully so. He's having himself a great follow-up to his 2024 debut.
Point after try forthcoming.
Jake Bates tied this ball game up with 5:34 to go, and his extra point is up and good.
And the Lions will come back to tie things at 17.
Ben says bet Waymo 2 touchdowns. If you want to trust the Madden sim, based on everything you're seeing from their defense right now, proceed at your own peril. That's all I'll say. Do you think Jake Bates is our kicker the whole season? It's very hard for me to guess. That hasn't been the case the past couple of years. But I mean, it's interesting, right? They get the former Vikings kicker. They add him to the practice squad this week. Forgetting his name already. Look at Baker Mayfield is 16 of 17. Now, he's only got $137 yards, which is not a very good yards per attempt. Greg Joseph, that's it. I tend to think he's only there for emergencies and or, like just having a veteran helping your young, inexperienced kicker. But at the same time, he's a kicker that's made 83+% of his kicks in his career. Could come in if they need him. So I think the leash is going to be relatively long on Jake Bates. If he has one bad game, I don't think they're going to jump ship. But he needs to be better than he was in training camp. Like if he strings together some bad games, they're not going to be afraid to pull the plug. All right, good first down from the Lions defense. Just a 2-yard gain on the ground there. They're going to go back to Rashad. He's going to try to kick it outside, but Kirby Joseph says, not this time. Takes him down just after a 2-yard gain, setting up a 3rd and a long 5 here. Still don't have a defensive stop from either team. All scoring drives for all 3 offenses in 3 drives each. But here we go. Lions, 3rd and 5. Get a chance to get off the field. Crowd's starting to get loud. Looks like just a 4-man rush for the Lions. Baker finds. No, it's broken up. I'm not sure who got a hand in there, but it was a curl route, and a Lions linebacker, maybe Alex Anzalone, got a hand on it. And we are going to get our first punt of the ball game here. 3 and out for the Bucs offense. Lions could potentially get some good field position here with a nice return. Khalif back to catch it at the 25-yard line. Going to run straight up field. Tackled right away about it after an 8-yard pickup. So the Lions get at their own 33 with their first chance in this game. And Jared Goff has only missed one completion there. Collectively, there have been now 3 incomplete passes between both quarterbacks. But the Lions are going to have their first opportunity to take the lead in this ball game. What was it actually, Ben Neiman? Lions kind of jumbo. They got Dan Skipper to the left of Panay on Decker, and 2 tight ends in the ball game. Oh, but pressure comes from the other side, and Goff is taken down right away. 8-yard loss. That's Trayon Shoyinka with the big play there. Lions were heavy on the left side. I believe the Bucs sent a little pressure on the right, and the Lions were just in a numbers game and could not protect Matthew Stafford there. Matthew Stafford. What in the world is going on with me? I've been calling the Bucs Rams all week, been calling the Rams Bucs, and I just called Jared Goff Matthew Stafford. That first game just did a number on me. We need to get far away from those Ram games. Like I'm done with them. I'm done with the Matthew Stafford stuff. I'm done with the Rams. I don't want to hear that team's name. I don't want to hear Matthew Stafford's name. No. Empty set here. Dude, dangerous pass there from Jared Goff. Tried to get, I want to say, Khalif Raymond on that. Pressure was coming right away again. An unblocked defender, and now the Lions in danger of going 3-0. Now suddenly this has become a defensive battle.
Falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that
Hey, give Tom Brady some time, all right? He'll be okay. 3rd and a mile for the Lions. 4-man rush from the Bucs is going to give Goff time. He's going to go deep. He's got a receiver in one-on-one coverage, but he short-armed him, and it's knocked down. I couldn't quite tell who the receiver is. Of course, it was Jameson Williams. He had him by a step or two, but it was just short-armed, and the Lions are going to go 3-and-out to respond to the 3-and-out.
he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete,
Jack Fox was magnificent last week with another decent punt there. Fair caught at the 29. They'll call it the 30-yard line, but it wasn't really the 29-yard line. The Bucs go out there with another opportunity to take back the lead. We get it. Rachaad White has been good. You don't need to keep telling us. Hey, no third quarter talk here. It's 7-0 in the third quarter right now. Where is Baker? Oh, he's over there. Crowd trying to get into this ball game, affect Baker Mayfield and the Bucs offense. Bucs quarterback will take a quick out pass. Lions playing off and covered, and that's just too easy of a play for Baker Mayfield, who picks up about 13 on the wide receiver screen there. One Pride 0427, 17 months subscribed over on Twitch. Says, let's go Lions. Let's go.
still result in a big game.
Here's 1st and 10.
That was the first down in 3 drives for both teams. Now going back to Rachaad White. There's a lot of traffic there, and he's going to get pushed back. Combined tackle there from Malcolm Rodriguez and Kirby Joseph. Right at the line of scrimmage. We'll call it a 2nd and 10 for that Bucs offense with 3 minutes left here in the third quarter. Defense starting to feel it a little bit. Rachaad White starting to get bottled up a little bit. Baker in the shotgun. Rachaad to his left. Looking. Throws on a crossing route. I believe that's Godwin. I really need to learn these guys' numbers. 7-8 yards there, setting up a 3rd and short here. Bucs have done a good job today getting into 3rd and manageables. Lions defense not as good of a job getting off the field on 3rd down. See if they can buck the trend here. Shotgun for the Bucs. They're going to give it to Rachaad. Bouncing around. It's going to be close. I think he's short, and they are going to mark him short. It's going to be 4th and inches. Well, Brian Branch is doing his Michael Jackson impression, but he's at the Lions' 47-yard line. What will they do here? Critical decision here. Great job by Brian Branch getting into the box there and getting a little help from Jack Campbell. What do the Bucs do here? They're going to punt. Look how close that is. That is basically just a purple line as the blue and red lines combine, but they are going to cower it out and punt, and it's not a good one. In fact, it's a terrible punt. It goes out of bounds at the Lions' 27-yard line. That's about a 20-yard punt. Imagine not going for it for 20 yards of field position. That is called karma if I've ever seen it. Bad coaching deserves bad results, and that's a bad one for the Bucs. Painmaker, thank you for the 47 months. Lions can't squander that opportunity here, going in the I formation to start this drive. Give to Dave Montgomery, who finds room on the outside. There is a flag on the play, though. It's about an 18-yard gain, but I think they're going to get Jamison Williams here for the hold.
But maybe a hold set him free.
Is it J-Mo? No, it's Zeitler, which is even worse because that means it's going to be a full 10 yards. No, they'll call it 9 yards. Someone just got the elevations, and I can't tell you. Excuse me. Lions going jumbo again with Dan Skipper and 2 tight ends. They'll send a Laporta in motion again, kind of the same way they did last time. A little bit of a hole up the middle, but not much. Jamison Williams, probably active. I can't tell. That I don't even know. I couldn't tell you if he's part of the 46. But they did. I'll tell you this. They did not elevate Jamison Williams from the practice squad. That didn't happen. The team gives them to me under the agreement that I won't report them until they do. They just allow us to pre-write as a courtesy, as a, you know, we just ask.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
All right, big third down here. Come on. Oh, he's going deep. Oh, he was going to go deep. But Vita Vea got there at the last second for the sack, and suddenly it's just a drought offensively. 4 o'clock is usually when they announce the elevations. Man, I really thought we were about to get really excited there. Like, you saw him lower that back shoulder like he was about to uncork it. But he doesn't get it off, and the Lions, fourth straight punt in this game. 4 drives, 4 punts ever since the Lions tied the ball game. Good coverage again by the Lions team. Okay punt. What's happening? Bucs will take over at the 36-yard line. Healthy sweater. We're working on it. I will say this, the original plan of doing a get-together for the Cardinals game next week, we're not going to do that. We've targeted a different plan for a get-together, but I don't want to say anything until we get it together. Oh! Picked off, and he's going the other way! Is that Curb? No, that's Brian Branch! What a pick! The anticipation, and the offenses might not be doing anything, but look at the defense's play. Brian Branch just absolutely read the crap out of Baker Mayfield, and it's for 6. Baker went to check that one down, did not see Brian Branch at all, and he was gone. Nice little play and a little redemption for Brian Branch, who dropped an interception last week that could have been an absolute game changer. But he'll take it as the go-ahead score here late in the third quarter. Brian Branch says, third quarter, my butt. He's PG. Lions score 14 in this quarter. And in fact, the Lions, if I'm not mistaken, have now scored 24. They're on a 24-3 run. It was 17-3, right? Was it 17-3? They might be on a 21-point score. 21-point run. Is that right? Yeah, so the original plan was, meet at like a bar in downtown Detroit for a road game. It was 14-3, not 17-3. Okay, so yeah, it was right before. 21-3 run. But yeah, so we're looking into that. We might try something different than in a road game because, quite honestly, I do too much on game day that meeting up with a bunch of people and saying hi to a bunch of people during a game would be too much. I don't know how I would get any work done. I don't know how I'd watch the game in a way that I could be paying attention at the level that I need to. That was the original plan, but I didn't love it. but we're still working on making something happen. Maybe, and to be clear, this is going to be a trial run for hopefully something more down the line. So I'll phrase it like that. All right, let's get back to the game. Baker got to be a little rattled from that interception, and certainly rattled from this Ford Field crowd that's getting raucous. Going to hand this one back to Rashad, who hasn't had as much success in the second half. Is going to bounce this one outside, pick up 5, and he's hammered there from the pair of Lions defensive backs, and that's going to be the last play of the quarter. Good second half so far from the Lions, who entered down 17-10. They'll end the third quarter up 24-17 with 8 minutes left to go in this ball game. Do you know if they still have the How to Be a Responsible Adult program that Caldwell started? Never hear. It's a good question, MJ Kimball. I'm not that familiar with what that is. But I'll let you know. We'll see. Nice gang tackle there from Kirby Joseph and Terrion Arnold, setting up another 3rd and 3. Lions with a huge opportunity here to get another 3 and out and give the ball back to their offense with an opportunity to go up 2 scores late in this ball game. Bucs absolutely need this play. See what they do. Baker in the in the kind of pistol-ish. Gonna hand it to Rashad. He hesitates at the line of scrimmage, but he's gonna fall forward and just barely pick up that first down. Down to his own 37-yard line. White's got 98 yards, too short of 100 on 20 carries. Lions have done a much better job against him in the second half, but he's still making an impact here. That's a huge 3rd down conversion for the Bucs. Baker takes a shotgun snap. 4-man rush from the Lions. Nice middle route from Evans again. He takes a hit there, but he'll pick up 7. And again, good job on first down from this Bucs offense to get themselves into 2nd and 3rd and manageables. But the clock is running here. Just under 7 minutes left here for Tampa. 2 tight ends to Baker's left will go under the gun for this one. Oh, and he gets the edge. Looked like Alex Anzalone had a chance to wrap him up before the line of scrimmage there. Rashad beats him to the corner, turns it upfield for about an 8-yard gain. He's over 1,000, and he moves the sticks again, and he's trying to get the away crowd excited. His finances and public image training, if I'm remembering correctly, seemed to be a big deal back then and helped turn around the bad image. That's interesting. I know the NFL is good about having programs like that in general. Maybe the need for it on a team level is less these days. But it's an interesting idea. Oh, Aiden Hutchinson with a quick pressure forces the quick throw and a nice open field tackle there from Kirby Joseph to minimize the play there to a 1-yard gain. That's some good complementary football where you see the pass rush lead to good play from the secondary as well. 6 minutes left in this ball game. Lions 24, Bucs 17. 2nd and 9 for Baker from the Lions 47-yard line. Shotgun snap here. Baker looking to his right, looking to his left. Throws, tight coverage there. Nice pass breakup there I couldn't get the number. Terrion, maybe? Was that Terrion? On Mike Evans, breaking up the pass. A rare incomplete pass here in the game. Is Sewell going to play? My general sense is yes. You know, he was certainly optimistic in the brief conversations he had with a couple of reporters this week. The fact that he got in a limited practice is good for him. Third down here. Baker looking. He's going to try to scramble to his right. His left, I mean. I know my directions. He slides, but he's going to be about 7 yards short here, and it's going to be another tough decision here. 4th and 7 for the Bucs from the Lions' 45-yard line. It is too far for a field goal, and a field goal doesn't do you much good. Is there enough time in this ball game where they're going to feel comfortable punting it away, or are they going to have to go for it on a 4th and 7 here? Not an easy decision here. And they're going to punt it away. The Lions are going to get the ball back with an opportunity to put this ball game away. Very conservative game. And it's another bad punt. This one only goes 21 yards. The Lions are going to get it at their own 24. This punter is having a rough day. And now the Lions, 5 minutes and 11 seconds, are going to try to bleed every single second of this clock and get any points on the board. A field goal here is huge. But they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Offense has gone a little cold since the first drive of the third quarter. They're going to go empty backfield to start it. Goff. He's got time on a 4-man rush. Throws it dangerously into a bunch of traffic, but Sam Laporta catches it, and I believe he draws a flag. Lions are going to decline that, and it's going to be a 12-yard gain for Sam Laporta. That's a great start to the drive. Clock is running now, just about to be under 5 minutes left in this game. Gonna have to pick up a few more first downs here, get into field goal range, and put it away. Goff, shotgun snap he's got. Oh, that snap looked like it was early. Like he wasn't ready for that snap, but he catches it. He finds Amon-Ra St. Brown for a 4-yard gain. That was awkward. Jared Goff was standing, and it looked like he was walking closer to the line to call something out. The ball came out. Quick reaction there from Goff to catch it and find an open receiver. Amon-Ra stays in bounds. The clock continues to run. 2nd and 6. Empty backfield again. The Lions are being aggressive here. You'd think they try to put this game away with the run game, and now they motion Gibbs into the backfield, motion back out. He's under pressure. He's rolling. He does a little spin move thing. Throws. He finds an open receiver. That's Khalif Raymond. There was no one near him, and Goff somehow rifled it in there despite there being a couple defenders coming in down on top of him. And the Lions are down to the Bucs' 40-yard line. What an absolute crazy throw. And a great catch from Khalif. Full extension. No spiral on that football. What an incredible play. Now, he does get out of bounds and stop the clock, but you'll take it with that big gain all the way down to the Bucs' 40. Lions knocking down on, very nearly in field goal range. And again, going back, empty backfield, but they'll motion Gibbs in the backfield. They're going to throw it again. Right up the middle. Dangerous murder ball to Khalif Raymond. And did he hold on? He did. My goodness, and the crowd is going absolutely insane. Khalif Raymond, the unlikely hero at the end of this ball game, just absolutely got destroyed over the middle, but held on down to the Bucs' 24-yard line. Lions in field goal position and still going empty set. Unbelievable here. Under 4 minutes to go. Goff, snap, looks, throws it to the outside. That's Amon-Ra. He's going to pick up about 4. He does go out of bounds and stop the clock. Not the smartest play call there, I don't think, but I do like the Lions' aggressiveness here. They're not content just trying to run the clock out like I think the Bucs might be expecting. They are taking it to them. They're being the aggressiveness, and now they'll put Montgomery in the backfield here. 2 tight ends to the right here. Send Jamison Williams in motion from right to left. And little play action. They're still not going to run it. They're going to throw this one to Jamison, who steps out of bounds. You can't do that. I like the play call there. They get the entire defense moving to the left. Jamison Williams cuts to the right in the backfield. Was open, but he's got to plant his foot there, get upfield. Can't get out of bounds there. No gain. And stops the clock at 3:43 left.
Right from the jump, and they were able to stop that.
Lions going jumbo to the right. Send Laporte in motion again. Goff takes a snap, gives to Montgomery, who's going to come up about 3 yards short. Setting up a 4th and 2 from the Bucs 17-yard line. Clock running. You'd think the Bucs would call a timeout here. But that Madden AI, not particularly good. Clock is going to run down to about 3 minutes left here. So they're going to send Jake Bates. No, what are they doing? They're going to go for it on 4th and 2 and a field goal. Puts this game into 2. Oh, my God. And they give it to Brock Wright. Did he get it? Brock Wright as the fullback somehow plows forward and gets just enough for the first down. Wild play calling here from Dan Campbell. My goodness. And that's going to keep the clock running. It's going to keep the Lions in field goal position. And it's going to run this clock down inside 240. Unbelievable play call there. The give to Brock Wright. And they're going to throw it. Look at the Lions here. And Amon are bouncing off defenders. I don't know what team I'm watching right now. The Lions with a 1-score lead in the red zone. Under 3 minutes left. And they are throwing the football. What is happening right now? And the Bucs are not calling any timeouts, so the Lions can run this one down to the 2-minute warning, and they will, I believe. Jared Goff in no hurry to get under center there. Indeed, there's a 2-minute warning. What a series of events. 2nd and 3. You have to imagine now the Lions are going to start running the ball, and you have to imagine the Bucs are going to start calling timeout. And indeed, they give to Montgomery, who finds an open space up the middle and plows in for the score. And that's David Montgomery capping another Lions win. Flexes in the end zone, celebrates with Amon-Ra, and gives the Lions a 13-point lead with under 2 minutes to go. My goodness, great play block there from Graham Glasgow. And the Lions in perfect position to walk away from this 2-0 against 2 NFC playoff teams from last year. 2 key wins in the NFC against potential playoff. When you come to the end of the season, these tiebreakers, the head-to-head wins, could mean a heck of a lot. You never know in this league. Starting 2-0, although I guess technically if we're talking the Madden season, they're 1-1. But what a dominant drive there, a statement drive. Buccaneers are going to have some questions about the coaching in this game. They had a 4th and 2 in Lions territory and opted to punt back to Detroit with 5 minutes left in this ball game. Very clear now that that was the wrong decision to make as the Lions take 3 minutes off the clock, add 7 points, and basically put this game away. I'm trying to be understanding and patient with Jake Bates. I don't know if there's anything he can necessarily do in a short period of time. I need to see him consistently good. Now, if you bet channel points on this game, there's still a reason to watch. I mean, it seems unlikely that I set the line at 3.5. Seems very unlikely that the Bucs erase 11 points at this point, but I mean, you never know. It's coming. It's coming. Do it, Baker. Do it, Baker. There it is. Yeah. Let's see if the Lions defense can close out this ball game. Lions will take that all day. Just a 2-yard gain inbounds. Bucs still not using their timeouts. Are they throwing in the towel here? Man, it looked like we were in for more of the same when the Bucs went out to a 14-3 lead, and it's just been all Detroit Lions since. 28-3 run from Detroit. And there's a big play. He's gone! Mike Evans is gone! And hold the phone here. We are not done. Tampa Bay has 3 timeouts, and it's a 7-point ball game. What just happened? Are you kidding me?
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job. Get this thing back within one possession. So
What just happened?
gotta find a way to get
Mike Evans breaks free, and this is currently the exact same score that it was in the playoff game, if I'm not mistaken. 31-23. Now, in real life, teams might go for 2 here, but Madden is not that advanced. They're going to kick an extra point here. And now what happens? The Bucs, I mean, the Bucs could theoretically just kick this one deep, and if they get a 3 and out, they got a chance to tie up this ball game. Now, knowing Madden, I think they're going to try for the onside kick, which might make sense in real life too. But if the Lions pick up the onside kick, they're already going to be close to field goal range, and it'll just take 1 first down to put this ball game away. My goodness, how things change so quickly in Madden. Let's see if they try the onside kick here. Again, Jake Bates lining to kick up because Madden is weird. That is not even close as Khalif Raymond. Oh my God! He gave up on the play. Throw a flag. You're going to let him get crushed like that? All right, well, 1 first down will end this ball game for the Lions. But it's not over yet. Tampa Bay, for some reason, their horrible clock management has worked out in their favor. And if the Lions don't get a first down, this game is not over. Come on. All right, let's get him out here. 1 first down, that's all we need. We know who to go to when we need a first down late in ball games to win the game. So the new kickoff doesn't really affect the onside kick, other than you have to announce it now. Otherwise, it's just the same as it was last year. We really need to make Hesse the... Oh! Man, it looked like there was a big hole there from David Montgomery, and he just missed it. Still picked up 4. Timeout Bucs. 1:15 left. I believe it is limited to the... I think it's limited to the 4th quarter.
Here's 2nd and 6.
I don't know why you need to be limited, though. Like, oh, they give it to St. Brown, but he can't find any open area, and Levante David slams him backwards, and we're up for a huge 3rd and 5 play here. 1:11 left. Tampa Bay still has 1 timeout, so if you run the ball, they're going to stop the clock immediately, which I think you got to throw here. I think you got to throw and try to put away the game. That's much more important than bleeding the Bucs last time out here. The Lions are going to spread it 4 wide. They got Gibbs in the backfield. Goff takes a shotgun snap, looking, throws for the ball game. No! It bounces off the back of the defender, and the Lions are going to have to punt it back to Tampa with 1:08 left. I can't believe this. The Lions defense is going to have to stand up one more time. Now, Jack Fox, good opportunity here to pin them deep. Make them go 90-plus yards here. At the 1! Can you believe it? Jack frickin' Fox pins them at the 1-yard line, and Baker Mayfield is going to have to go 99 yards. Unbelievable. What a punt by Jack Fox. The coffin corner kick executed to perfection. Unbelievable. Just safety and end this ball game. Aiden, where have you been all game? Bucs, couple tight ends. They're going to run the ball. Oh my God, Ben Neiman almost got a safety. And the Bucs are running the ball. Down 7. Having to go 99 yards. And they're not using a timeout. What is happening? Ben Neiman. Unbelievable. The clock is running. 34 seconds to go, 99 yards. He's going to have to throw deep at some point. Over the middle, finds Godwin. Down to the 27-yard line. They'll finally use their final timeout, and I think the best hope here is to get in position for a Hail Mary. They still need about 25, 30 yards to get within a Hail Mary distance. No timeouts anymore. 28 seconds left. Half of the Lions' defense is offsides right now. Okay, now they're back. Baker. I thought he was going to jump that route. Kirby mad. No, there's a Meek mad at himself for not getting his hands on that one. Ford Field crowd starting to pick up in noise. 25 ticks left. The Bucs need 73 yards in 25 seconds with 0 timeouts. Lions need some pass rush here. Aiden Hutchins is on the left side of the screen here. It's getting doubled. Over the middle. Clock is going to run here, though. They're all the way down to the Lions' 46-yard line. They have to go. 15 seconds left. 14, 13. They might only have time for one more play here, and it's got to be a Hail Mary. Knowing Madden, they might not get this playoff. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and they get the playoff. Here comes the Hail Mary. Will Baker, he throws it over the middle. Game over. For whatever reason, the Buccaneers don't go for the score, and that's it. The Detroit Lions escape with a 31-24 victory, almost an identical score to their divisional round victory over the Bucs. They end up beating our spread, but losing the actual spread of that game. What an incredible end of the game. Madden, never boring. Let me hand out some points over on Twitch's side of things. Choose outcome. Congratulations to the faithful Lions fans. Lions minus 3.5 are your winner. We'll look at some stats here before we go. Say what? Say the line. What's the line? Oh. 2 teams head out to the middle of the field. Say job done. Job well done. Job better done by your Detroit Lions here. Moved to 2-0 on the season. 1-1 on our Madden Sims. Let's look at some stats. Baker look at the passing in this game. A collective 9 incompletions from both quarterbacks. 83 and 81% completion percentage. But Baker had a critical pick 6 in this game that really changed the entire direction of this football game. Lions are going to have to clean things up defensively when it comes to the run game. Shad White, 106 yards and a score. Dave Montgomery, 62. Jahmyr Gibbs does not get a carry. Neither does the Bucs rookie running back, who had a pretty good week 1. Receiving, Mike Evans had the 71-yard touchdown at the end of the game really inflated his stats a bit, but almost changed the ball game. Amon-Ra bounces back nicely with an 8-catch performance. Jamison Williams, 2 scores, 55 yards. Defensively, I don't believe the Lions got a sack on this day. Frank Ragnow gave up a sack. That's crazy. Yeah, the only 2 sacks of the day, they both came from the Bucs. Vita Vea with 1, and Levante David. Joe Tryon split the other one. A bunch of tackles for loss. Ben Neiman, 7 tackles on the day. What? Okay, before we go, how is Ben Neiman getting in the game? I need to go and see where he is in the depth chart. See how he is continually getting in the game over anyone. Vita Vea. He's 3rd there. Where is he getting in the game? He's the 3rd string middle linebacker. How is he getting in the game? He's not in the sub. Look, he's not there either. Why is this happening? Is he at the edge? He must be like an edge, a rush edge. What am I missing? How is Ben Neiman getting in the game? I still don't get it. So Barnes is the rush end. But safeties? There's not at the safeties. All right. I think we got to take him. Like, it's a funny storyline, but I think we just have to take him out of the depth chart completely. Like, I mean, who do we want to put here? Malcolm? I think that makes more sense. We could put Reeves Maben too. No, I'm not going to allow this to continue. I'm sorry. All right, let's get out of here. Guys, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I believe we're going to record on Sunday night for the main POD cast since it's not a night game. I know that might interrupt a little bit of Sunday night football, and I know the Bears, I think, are playing on Sunday night, and some of you are going to want to watch them, but we'll try to get it done in a relatively timely manner. 7:30 is what we're aiming for the main POD cast after the game, so like a 7:30 to 9ish. It's kind of what we're aiming for. Do like 20-30 at the top, take a 20 to 30 minute break, and then finish with another 20-30. So I'm trying to set lofty goals for ourselves to get done in 90 minutes. I know we probably won't be, but that way you're only going to miss like the first quarter of that game, or you'll double screen it. Either way, we'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Go your college football team, or go to a cider mill or something and get some freaking amazing apple cider, because as we said at the top, it's like the best beverage out there. All right. Is there anyone that we like to raid before we get out of here? Nope. None of. Oh, you know what? Jonathan Ong is live. We're going to raid my favorite musical artist on Twitch. He takes requests and creates the entire song himself by looping certain instruments and stuff. Very, very cool to watch if you're on Twitch. So it's also great. Like if you're doing some cleaning around the house, watching college football and want some music accompaniment, very much would recommend sticking around. It's also really cool. Support other people on Twitch. Give him a follow if you'd like. But we will see you guys again tomorrow night after the Lions game. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. We'll see you soon. Whoops. I see you guys, YouTube. I know I'm still live. Just want to make sure